and the state in Trader, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you here to this new session of learning how to trade. Trader, today is Wednesday evening and we're approaching now 7 p.m. 60 minutes, we're going to hit 7 p.m. Eastern time here. Trader, is a privilege and honor for me to always be present here after a long day of working, and now I have to sacrifice time to honor this appointment or this session. So we're here like yesterday, and like we're going to be here tomorrow by the grace of God, and we want to welcome you again, trader. Our channel is bilingual. Let me welcome those in French. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, chers traders, bienvenue sur notre chaîne Trade Africa. Je suis Samien Gon. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi soir. Nous sommes très heureux d'être ici. C'est un grand privilège pour moi d'être tous les jours ici, avec la grâce de Dieu. Voilà. Alors, nous sommes là pour apprendre à trade, encore une fois de plus aujourd'hui. Et nous vous encourageons à trade dans un compte démo, ou bien, si vous utilisez l'argent propre, un tout petit montant, voilà, petite somme qui vous aidera à avancer pour ne pas avoir de pertes, des grandes pertes qui pourront influencer votre vie de chaque jour. Alors, nous allons commencer notre soirée par les analyses, comme nous avons l'habitude. Nous verrons ce que aujourd'hui nous donnera. So, trader, let's start with the analysis here. Let's start with a daily chart. We're going to see what we have here as a daily chart. We see a pullback, trader. Pullback or daily chart. So we are already seeing that our market is going down. At the end, we need to find our market at the at lower today. Maybe we can have a continuation down, which is possible. So because we see sorry about that. So we've seen the continuation of the trend down, and probably we can just follow the trend. But if our market in any reason change the direction, we will follow the trend. Trader, comme vous voyez, je disais que notre tendance descend, elle est en train de descendre, donc nous ferons tous les efforts pour la suivre, parce que la tendance est votre amie. Alors nous allons voir quelle direction la tendance prendra ce soir, et nous allons sans doute la suivre. Donc nous voyons que nous sommes à la descente ici. Probablement nous continuerons cette descente, comme vous voyez, 4 we see here 4 hours, lower low and lower high, lower low and lower high, lower low and lower high. So we are now lower, high and low, as you can see. So let's keep our eyes here, trader, and we will see. Four hours. Going down. So that is our 4 hours, trader. And let's see 5 minutes now. In the 4 hour, let's see if we have a resistance here. In the resistance, we have our resistance there, and the support is below. So I'm taking down the resistance, trader. About 4 hours. Approaching 7. So let's watch and see. Approaching our 20 EMA. So trader, let's watch here with a lot of patience. Yesterday, it was hard. The trade I took, I spent a lot of time on it. I was expecting the trade to break on the support, but it took me hours. I ended up finishing that trade at 12 a.m. in the morning. So it's true that I was in the profit, but the profit I took there wasn't what I was expecting. But anyway, it was good trade at the end, but not what I was expecting to get, because I didn't have a full breakdown. I didn't have it yesterday. Sometimes you can spend a lot of time on the trade, especially the way we trade here. The way we're trading here, we're trading very slowly. Anybody can follow us, but don't blindly follow us, Don't blindly follow me, because I don't know what might happen in the market, most of the time I'm sometimes wrong, I'm not saying most of the time, but sometimes I'm wrong. You guys have also to do your own, analysis and decide where you have to go, because we are still learning here. I'm not claiming myself to be a professional trader, no, but I'm an apprentice. I'm learning to trade like you guys. I know maybe some of you guys are, I don't know your level, but I can call myself an apprentice, trader. But we're moving in the right direction. We're not here to sell dream to people. That is not our goal. We're building this community, to grow. This community have to grow and help a lot of people, because there are trillions of money in the market. So if I know how to trade, I see the direction of the market, maybe 60%. I'll be happy to help people free of charge, because if you enter the same trade with me, you won't come and take my money. You know, I will be happy to help people, to change people's lives, and those people will be grateful just by calling me, by saying, hey, thank you. Because there are a lot of money, people are suffering in the world. So that is the reason why we're building this community, to help people. But you guys have to understand that we need to learn, we need to start somewhere. You know, as we're learning, we got to put a lot of time on practicing. Nothing in this world come easy, nothing good come easy. And also, nothing, when you're doing every single day, you're doing it, you're throwing the ball. You know, every single day, you will be able to become a good basketball player because you exercising yourself throwing the ball. That is what we're doing here, trader. We're trying to throw the ball every single day by learning how to trade. And slowly, when you practice every single day, every day you practice, you finally become good at it. That is what we're doing here. So, it's to tell you guys that it's important for you guys to show up. Don't think that you're wasting your time, you know, showing up, tuning in here, trading along with us. Say, oh, I'm not making money. I'm wasting my time. You know, I went to job, I'm tired. Yes, that is how common people think. Because 90-something% of people, they do the same thing. But few people who are successful have to do different, have to react different. So if you do the opposite of what other people are doing, you gotta be different, you know. That is what we're trying to do here. Even though I work hard, I can't tell you the job I did today. You know, I do construction. You know, I was installing the floor. You can imagine how hard it is to install hardwood floor. With, you know, you need to bend yourself. You gotta stay all day long, 8 hours. You know, your back pain. But it didn't prevent me to come here to show up. Because this is the commitment. I committed myself that I have to always show up here, no matter what. No matter what. That is why you see me present here every single day without skipping any day. It's not because I don't have other occupation. It's not because I don't have anything else to do. It's not because I don't feel discouraged. It's not because, you know, I'm making money. I'm not making any money here. I've been losing since January. Yep, telling you. I show you guys, people who are watching my recap at the end of the week. I show you my recap, monthly recap. 6 months or 5 last month, I will be in red. I'm not making money here, but I know one day I'm going to make money. I will make a lot of money. Yep. I hope and I trust and I have a faith for that. That is the same faith you guys have to have, you know. You need to have the faith. Always showing up, learning how to trade, showing up. Because people in this world, most of the people, they like the outcome. They like it. But they never like the process. But we have to do the opposite. We have to like the process before liking the outcome. This is the process we're doing, traders. This is the process. It's hard because you have to show up every single day. You have to show up here. It's very, very hard. But we have to do it if you want to be successful. I've been trading for 5 years. The stock market. I didn't have this kind of time because I was working. During the day, I have to, you know, find the time to trade. You know, I have to, you know, it wasn't easy. And the stock market requires a lot of money. Yep, a lot of money on the stock market. I remember my account was $38,000. My account when I was trading, even though I was not making money at the time, but I have up to $38,000 in my account. Yep. When I was when I was trading the market, my last account was 26,000. But here, you don't need that, trader. You don't need to have even 1,000, even 1,000, even 500. You don't need that to trade here, because on the stock market, there is something we call here PDT rules in US. It means that if you don't have $25,000, you have to have 25,000 minimum. The minimum amount of money you need in your account is 25,000. If that money dropped to $24,900 or $950, you are below the PDT rule. Which means what? It means that you cannot, be a day trader. You can't be a day trader when you are below $25,000. So that I faced that problem. I faced that problem a lot, suffering. I never have time to trade, because the same time the market opened at 9:30, the same time I have to now go to my job site. I have to trade in my truck. Sometimes I even have a setup in my truck. I have to park it and take some trade. A lot of problems. That is why this idea came to me that I can trade, I can look for something else like Forex. And let me tell you, when you trade, you place a trade today on the stock market, and tomorrow you take a different trade. After now you take different trade, but you are not even consistent, with your trade. It make you what? Lose the balance, You're not following some kind of a pattern. So how can I say? You don't do that. That was it. That is why I came up with say, you know what? I need to look for something where I gotta have a time which I can trade by myself. It doesn't interfere with my other activity. Trader we're seeing here, I'll trade moving a little bit slowly, but it's consolidation. I don't show interest on what the trade is doing right now. Okay, I'm still waiting to see. We're still on the range here. At least if we break the top here, at least if we break this one and we break here, now we'll be fine. In Australia Japanese here, we are now already on the 7 p.m. Eastern time. Trader, 7 p.m. Eastern time here. We see the move up, So, welcome those who are just tuning here. We encourage you guys to like our video. If you're new to our channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. It will help our very, very young channel. So we are trying to build a big community here, trader, and we are building our chat room where you guys will not have a delay, because here we're trading on YouTube. You have a big delay. When I take a trade here, or when I say something, it takes time for you guys to hear it. So it'll be better in the future that we have a chat room, and for people to join the chat room for the live trade. So I'm sorry for those in French. I don't speak too much in French, but but sometimes I do, because our channel is bilingual. I'm sorry that our channel is bilingual. So we have to, satisfy both English and French, but it looks like we're speaking more English than we're speaking French. But The reason is that I know a lot of people speak English. Some are bilingual. Few are those who just speak French. That is why sometimes I speak a lot in English than in French. But if you guys think that I'm not right, you can write there and let me know. So that is why now I find myself trading the Forex market, which I like a lot because they give me my own schedule. I can trade after coming from work, like today. I'm here, I finished my day, I made money on my construction work. Now I'm coming now to work on my computer, and I know if I keep doing it for years, maybe you will start seeing the good result, and that is why we invite you guys to be here with us, always tuning in here with us, learning slowly, learning how to trade, asking questions, commenting, saying whatever you want according to our program, So we were on the lower, we're high lower, now we're coming from lower high, So let's be patient and see what the market is going to do, trader. And I will, can keep going and telling you stories. So that is why we're here trading. And what I learned during my 5 years of struggle, let's call that like that. My 5 years of struggle, I learned a lot of lessons, a lot. The first lesson I learned is that never ever think that you're smart in any endeavor you're doing. Always trust people who have been there. People you can trust. You can't trust everybody, but some people who have been on the journey for a couple of times ahead of you, you have to, even when they tell you things, you have to understand. You have to try to understand. I know it's not easy to understand. You have to try to understand. Things people were telling me at the beginning, I didn't listen, which cost me a lot of money. I lost a lot of money because I was stubborn. I didn't listen what people were telling me. Today I can tell the same thing to you guys who are new. You will never ever make money in the market, if you don't follow rules, what the structure of the trading is about. You will never. Maybe I can extend myself explaining what I mean by that, but briefly, what I mean is that the market to trading is like a business, a real business. If you open a coffee shop, are you going to make money on the coffee shop just because you open a coffee shop? You say, "Oh, I want to be a businessman." There are structural rules you need to apply. You need to do, in order to be successful. Those rules, first of all, the first one is that you need experience, making coffee. You need experience. You will never wake up early in the morning. You never ever make coffee for people. And now you say, you know what? I'm going to start making coffee. Or restaurant. You never cooked. You say, I'm going to start cooking. I will learn there. I'm going to learn there. Now you come, when you start, in your restaurant, you go now, you buy a lot of food, a lot of meat, a lot of things. You buy a lot of things because you have money. You buy it and now you just start making cooking. You never experience cooking. You don't even know how to cook. Even in your house, you never even boil an egg. Now you say, you know what? I'm going to become a good cooker. You start cooking, and you don't even know who will come and buy your food. You don't even know who are your customer. You know, you don't know. You don't even care. And when you cooked, you don't even know ingredient to put on your food. You don't even care about it. You just cook and put it there for people to come and buy. And then you don't even have a time when you open your restaurant. You just come in. Today you open at 8. Tomorrow you open at 11. After tomorrow you come at 12. And then you come at 6 p.m. And then you open now at 12 a.m. You know, you keep doing this. Trader, I'm telling you, that kind of businessman will never be successful. You can tell me. Why? Because that person doesn't follow the structure of business. He doesn't even know. That is how it is with trading. If you think you will just take your money and put it on the brokerage account, and you come now in front of the computer, you see a chart, you start placing trade. Today you win, tomorrow you lost. You keep doing it every day, you will become successful. I'm telling you, no, that is not how it works. I'm sorry. I know many people will tell me, hey, what you saying doesn't make sense. It makes real sense. It will never ever. That is how most of the people, most of the traders have been doing, myself included. Yep. And I came up realizing that is not the case. Yep, that's not the case. When I was starting, people told me, hey, you know what? Just focus on your losses. Just reduce your losses. Don't try to say you're going to make money. I say I'm going to make money. I need money. Why not? I have to make it. And that is how I would jump in on the trade. Any trade come, I jump on it. I put a lot of money on my broker account. You know, I take 5,000 shares. You know, 2,000, 3,000, 8,000 shares. You know, but what was good with me was that I was buying courses as well. But even though I was buying courses, I didn't give enough time to those courses to develop on me. I didn't. I was just placing trade. My problem was just placing trade because I needed money. But sometime I remember made $15,000, and now I give back all that money. One day I made 18,000, and now I give back all that money and more. One day I remember I bought a account from proper account. It was $400,000 account or $600,000 account. I traded on that account. I started making money, and now I made something like 18,000 or 15,000. Now I give back all the money and more. So now that I started this new journey, I remember all those mistakes I made. That is why I started again over. You see me now, I'm taking what? 0.03. I was taking 0.01. That is where I started. 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. With a tiny account. Why? Because I'm now going back at the beginning. You know, Genesis is where I'm going back now. Advisors, people told me, I didn't listen. At the beginning. That is what I'm trying now to do at this time. And people were telling me, when you're trading, you need to write down your mistakes and have a sheet, spreadsheet where you got to do all those. I said, what am I going to do with a spreadsheet? But today, I'm doing that 100%. I have now my software I'm working, TradeZilla, and also I have a spreadsheet here. I've been writing everything down. I think I can show it to you. See, that is my spreadsheet here. I write everything, all the trade I'm taking, all the information. You know, you can see here I'm writing. You know, this is the month of May. June here. You know, this is what I've been doing since January. This month, 6 months ago, is to tell you guys that you guys can do the same, but it got to be difficult for you guys to accept it. You know, to believe me. But let me tell you, I'm here to tell you guys the truth. I'm here to help. My experience have to help people so that you guys should not fall in the same trap, the same mistakes I made. You know, but all those courses I bought cost me tens of thousands of dollars. The courses, studying. And those courses, that is why I was able to launch Trade Africa, because I want to launch this channel to help a lot of people and help myself, because when you're trading live, you are committed to not making too much mistakes, or people are watching you. You know that you're forced to do what is good to improve. That is why, trader. So our trade still consolidating here. We have consolidation, trader. We need to be patient and keep watching our trade. J'ai beaucoup parlé en anglais, cher trader. Si certaines personnes ne comprennent pas anglais, qui sont là, pas en français, je suis désolé. Je pourrais toujours répéter les mêmes choses en français. Voilà. Je disais que le trading a besoin d'une structure. Personne ne peut se lever un matin et dire qu'il va devenir profitable dans le trading sans suivre la structure du trading. De la même manière comme quelqu'un qui veut ouvrir un restaurant, il y a les lois, voilà, et la structure du restaurant. Voilà. Donc, vous devrez savoir d'abord cuisiner et savoir être un homme d'affaires, vendre et acheter. Voilà. Si vous ne connaissez pas ces choses, vous dites que vous allez ouvrir un restaurant. C'est bon parce que vous avez compris que votre ami a un restaurant. Vous voulez aussi l'imiter. Vous venez, vous avez de l'argent, vous lancez dans le restaurant, vous achetez beaucoup de viande, beaucoup de nourriture. Je crois que cette personne sera en train de signer, voilà, sa destruction. Voilà. Puisque vous ne saurez pas préparer, vous ne saurez pas cuisiner, vous ne saurez rien faire. Et encore plus, vous mettez le temps. Vous n'avez pas un temps précis pour ouvrir votre restaurant. Vous ouvrez le matin à 10h, 8h, après 19h, après 22h, après minuit, après 3h du matin. Voilà. C'est de cette manière que nous devons traiter le trading. Il faut être organisé. Il faut considérer le trading comme une activité, comme une affaire. C'est ça que j'étais en train de dire. Je disais que mon expérience que j'ai eue dans le marché m'a aidé à comprendre beaucoup de choses. Puisque les 5 ans que j'ai passé à trade m'ont aidé à comprendre beaucoup de choses. Voilà, je ne peux pas dire que j'ai perdu du temps, mais j'ai gagné en expérience, malgré que j'ai perdu beaucoup d'argent, puisque j'étais têtu. Les choses qu'on m'a dit de faire, m'a demandé de faire, je ne les ai pas fait à temps. Alors, c'est aujourd'hui que je les mets en pratique. Je n'aimerais pas que vous aussi, vous puissiez avoir cette déception. Voilà. Donc, c'est ça, si je peux paraphraser ce que je suis en train de dire. So, trader, our trading is going now sideways at this time. We need to wait trading is patient. We need to wait. We're approaching now 7:30. I have to entertain you guys, you know. I have to keep entertaining you. If you guys have questions, you can ask. Otherwise, you know, we gotta wait the trade to move. Gotta wait the trade to move here. Waiting our trade to move. The trade move, that's fine. We're gonna play the trade. And I like this pattern. This is the way we're trading here because it's slow, very slow. Everybody can follow us, you know. When we're going to become profitable, we'll help a lot of people because it's a slow move trade. It's not a high speed, you know, interaction, entry and exit, entry, exit, entry, exit, entry, exit. If that is how it is, you gotta be hard for you guys to follow me. It's not a high frequency trading, you know. So we'll help a lot of people. That is what we're building here. We're building a good community to help a lot of people in the future. We're learning how to trade. Not making money yet. People who want to make money right away, this is not a good place for them to be. You know. Yeah, this is not a good place to be. I think so. Because we are not here to make money. We're here to learn how to trade. We're still learning. We want to see this trade, GBP, breaking this support. If possible, also Canadian breaking here. I'm going to feel comfortable going short than going long. If it's possible. Because we're on a downtrend. We're here on the downtrend. Watching. We're watching here. Tomorrow we're going to start here at 7 p.m. Eastern time instead, because usually Thursday I used to start at 9:15, but that is what I did on Tuesday. You know, that is what I did on Tuesday. But this coming Thursday, tomorrow, we're going to be here at 7 p.m. Trader, don't forget. You won't be late like we used to. US Japanese is climbing, breaking. So I don't want to chase it up. I'm not chasing it up. I gotta wait. I'm waiting at this time unless we see a clear break. This time I can't chase the trade up. A lot of patience. The reason I'm not chasing the trade up here unless there is a news. There's some kind of news, but because the lack of volume, as you can see, we are not trading just one market. This is Asia market, Australia, because in Asia we have two markets. One is Australia, and the second one is Tokyo market. So we are trading only Australia market right now. And Tokyo market going to open at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tokyo market going to launch now. So, and that time we see more volume in the market. We see more volume. So that is the reason why, since we just trading Australia, I can't go long at this time unless there is a news. I gotta wait. I would prefer to go short in case I see any short. I better go short than going long unless we break this resistance. This one. We break it, start pulling away from my resistance line. Now I can now say, okay, this time I can try to go long. And even though I go long, I will place my stop close and I won't go to the long run. I will be ready to get out if I have any profit. So you see now I pull back down. Pull back down, better. Watching. We're now moving at the lower. We see some kind of rejection on GBP. We're now approaching the support. We're already on the support. We broke here, trader. Broke at the low. Now good, trader. Let me see. Won't have a rejection from the low. Gotta be careful. May have a rejection. Want to see a continuation. Let's see. GBP. We don't have a rejection, trader. Let's see. Let's keep holding. Let's see if we're gonna keep going down. Come. We may have a rejection there. We're moving down. I'm taking a shot here, Twitter. See? I don't see my trade. Don't know why. No trade here. So let's see. We don't have a rejection. Have a rejection. Let's see if we see a break on US or Japanese. Yep, some kind of break. My trade doesn't work here. Yep, I don't know what's going on. Trader, I need to reload my my platform. I'll reload my platform here. I need to reload my platform. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. My platform is working now. Let me see. So we have a pushback because I was clicking my platform, it didn't work. So let's see. I'm gonna continue down, trader. I'm taking the short here, trader. Let's see. See a pullback. See a pullback here. My entry wasn't good. A bad entry. Let's see if we're going to hold or continue down. Let's see my stop here. This evening, I don't know what's going on with my platform. I don't know. So I'm going to take this loss, trader. My entry wasn't good. I'm taking this loss here. The rejection. I'm taking that loss. That was the first loss. My entry wasn't good. I was clicking the trade, but anyway, that's fine. Took that loss. Took my first loss. Continuation down. It didn't work out. You know, I don't want to keep holding the trade at level. It was a bad entry, trader. Took a loss there, unnecessary loss. Took a unnecessary loss there. What happened? All right, let's see. I took unnecessary loss at that time. My entry was wrong. So let's see. We are now on the lower. We're approaching now it. Pushing it. I have a wrong entry. Trader. I was clicking before to enter a little bit above, but I couldn't enter. And now when everything went down, now I start chasing it down. We saw a reversal. So wasn't good. I'm going to see if I can go long here, trader. That is why I'm trying to see if I can go long on my trade. Let me see here. See if I can go long here. Probably I can make some money here. Let's see. See if I can make some money here. It's possible to go some money here. I'm taking the long. I don't know why my platform today is causing me so much trouble. So I took a long position, trader. I don't understand what's going on with this today, you know. So we're coming down again. Let's see, I took 4 trades only. Let's see. Took 4 trades. Let's see, and my target gotta be just above here, if I can get it. Yep, if I can get just here, 1-to-1. Risk reward. Let's see. My eyes is on also US Japanese. In case. Okay, let's see. I don't know if we're going to continue down. There is a possibility, but since we have a support there, rejection, so that will continue up. So let's see. We already break here on Australia. I may be wrong, you know. It's possible. US Japanese, I can go here and place my stop here below, no problem. I want just to have a small move. If I can have a small move, be fine. Otherwise, I will take a loss again. Let's see. I'm just guessing. Trading is just probability, trader. Guess and see what may happen. You know, that is how we're doing here. I took now the long to see. I know that I'm on the downtrend, but I just want to catch up. If I can catch up some kind of pullback, we'll be fine. Let's see. There is a way to catch up some kind of pullback. Moving up. Trader. Let's watch. Watching. Let's see. Approaching 8. China went back down. Australia doing better. Want to see a break in Australia? Nice. In Australia, Japanese. Want to see Australia moving above. Moving up. Nicely. Nice move. Nice. Watching here. Want to see our trade keep going up. So trade went back down. China going down. So get out on China. Take it. Going back down. I'm close to my stop on China. Gotta get out on China soon. We don't trade gold here today, you know. So we don't trade gold. We are just trading pairs here. You know, I'm out of China with a loss. Coming down. We don't trade gold. What we're trading today here is just, you know, currencies, you know, on pairs. That is what we're trying to trade here. And morning session, we used to trade US 30. But, gold. I'm not trading gold because the way gold used to do, I used to trade it sometime in the morning, but anytime I trade gold, I make money, I give back, I make money, I give back. That is why I decided saying that, I gotta, stay away from it. Each person might trade whatever you want, You will never trade everything in the market. We don't trade everything. We just trade what we think might be, you may understand how you move. Gold, to me, is a little bit unpredictable. I mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's for me, because you need to master a little bit the pair or the ticker you're trading. Most of the time, I trade gold, I make money on the other pairs, and then I give the gold take it. That is why I say, you know what? Let me stay a little bit away from gold. And even though I was trading gold, I wasn't trading it in the evening like this. It was in the morning, Eastern. When the New York session overlapping the other session. That is where I trade gold, not in the evening like this. So anyway, thank you. We're watching here trader for long. I went out of one of my trade. I waiting this trade if it might pull back here above the support, breaking this resistance back up. Our overall trend is a downtrend. We're on the downtrend now. We need to know that, that even though we're trying to go up, the overall trend is down. We shouldn't hold on our trade for a long time unless we see a reason to do that. We see how difficult things are going. So we're going down. We're going down here. Let's see. Went back down. All our trade, you can see. So we're now able to take the long position here, the long, so I gotta get out of my trade again at this time. I'm out of one of my trade again. This is the Euro Japanese. I'm still here on the GBP. Let's see. Trader, we have our overall market is a downtrend. I was just trying to catch up something, maybe jumping a little bit up, but it looked like we're not getting it. It triggered my stop, one of my stops, but that's fine. I'm still on free trade here. Already get out of from 3. I'm still in 3. So let's see those 3, what they're gonna do. Let's see. US Japanese. A little bit better. See a rejection. We're approaching 8. I don't know if we may have a spike here. It's possible. Sometimes when I place a spike like this, it happens. It triggers my stop, my TP. Let's see. Watching. And we also cannot trade everything at the same time. What the recommendation or the advice I used to give people that you need to focus yourself in some kind of pairs you're trading every single day. If you trade gold, go ahead and keep trading gold. Don't mix things together, because it gotta be hard for you to know what works or what doesn't. That is my point. So you can just trade gold. You don't trade anything else. There are people doing that, and it's good because the long run you will know what works and what doesn't, because you need to have a spreadsheet tracking your data. What works and what doesn't. But if you have to work to trade gold, you trade pairs, you trade Japanese, you trade this, you trade that, you trade, finally you will never know what works and what doesn't. You need to stick in one thing you're doing. That is my point. That is my viewpoint, my humble viewpoint. Coming down again. We're approaching now 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time, trader. You gotta see, you gotta wait and see. I'm in free trade. If I break now here, and I gotta go short. We're approaching 8, less than 4 minutes to 8, trader. Watching Twitter. Yes, it's true. Yes, Japanese is a downtrend. I know that the down. I'm willing to trade them at downtrend. Today I will take them down, but sometimes it used to rebound. It used to rebound before it go down. It used to do that. It's not because the trade is a downtrend that it won't bounce. It's possible to bounce even getting to here before going down. It's possible. Since I'm on the trade, I don't, I can keep holding those 3 trades. I know that when the market open at 8, it may go and break down and continue. I know it, but I don't want to get out because I'm holding 3 trades. I'm close to my stop, so I can just hold them. If I get out, I will start now watching my trade for the short. No problem. All my stop are there, close. No problem. Less than a minute, we're gonna flush, probably. If we flush, I'll wait and see. Close to my stop. I will go long in case, or short. No problem. We never know what the market is going to do, trader. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the market is going to do. It's 8 here, almost, trader. Winter. It's 8, trader. If you flush, no problem. I will look at the market for a downtrend. Trying to hold a little bit. holding a little bit. Let's see, maybe we're going to flush down. Flush my stop there. Going to kick me out. I'll wait to re-enter the trade for a downtrend on uptrend. Approaching my stop. Watching close to my stop on GBP. See rejection. That rejection. I'm trying to go long here, trader. On that rejection, if you keep holding on the rejection, I would go long and I won't stay for long. Let me see. Come back down. Let's see. Keep holding. Maybe going to flush now. Where Japanese approaching. Let's see. See rejection. Approaching. Keep holding, trader. We keep holding here. It's significant. It's good. It's holding. Keep holding here. Nice. Keep holding. Let's see. Moving up. Keep holding. Keep holding. Let's see. Still holding. Keep holding here. I'm trying to go long, trader. I'm still holding. I haven't triggered. I want to see my second green candle to make a new high. I want to see second green candle to make a new high. We're still holding there. Continue à rester sur place. Cherche-moi à entrer sur le long. Let's see. I don't want to see a rejection. If I see a rejection, that's fine. See that we're not able to move up. Maybe I gotta get out of my GBP trade. See, we're pushing down now. Tokyo open, market open. You see volume coming in. Australia also pushing down, close to my stop. Australia pushing down. We have a big consolidation here, trader. Don't know what to do. Big consolidation. You see here between buyers and sellers. We don't know which side it's going to take. Maybe down one. We don't know yet. I'm still watching to see which direction the market is going to take, so that I can follow the market. I want to see a push up, trader. See holding. Closing close to my stop on GBP. I'm out of GBP already, trader. But it doesn't mean that the trade may not go up. That doesn't mean that I'm still holding because it triggered my stops. So US Japanese also coming down. All right, we're taking a downtrend, trader. As you can see, look like we're going down. And I need to wait and see the confirmation of downtrend. I'm also in my stop on US Japanese here. As you can see, my stop is here. And Australia Japanese, just 2 trade I'm in. This point I'm waiting. If I trigger my stops, I will start watching. All right, I think we're going down, trader. I don't want to see a rejection. I'm out of Australia Japanese. I gotta be out of US Japanese as well. I'm waiting to get into my trade here. I'm taking the short here, trader, and placing my target above. Hopefully we won't see a rejection. Hopefully, because Australia Japanese already reject here. I'm out of US Japanese as well. I'm in US Japanese. Also Australia Japanese in, trader. Let's see now. Let's hold it and see. Okay, that is my stop there. You gotta be tricky. So I see a rejection on US Japanese. Here, placing my stop. Placing my stop there as well. My stopped. So I took a short here, and I hope that it won't take us too much time like yesterday. Let's see. We see a rejection on Australia Japanese already. All our trade are rejected. So let's keep holding. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, you shouldn't fight with the trend. The trend is your friend. I know. The trend is your friend. You shouldn't fight with the trend. Is it true? But that is not typical. Yeah, that is not typical. Sometimes you can take a quick trade for a reversal. You know, depending your plan. You know, sometimes you take a trend, you follow the trend, but you don't make money. It happens. Yeah, it happens a lot. It's not because you follow the trend that you're typically going to make money. What you're saying is true. You have to follow, especially on Forex. Always follow the trend. The trend is your friend. If you got to hold on against the trend, you shouldn't place a big stop or a big target. Don't do that. You're right. I agree with you. So we are now following the trend. Let's see. We might see a pullback. It's possible. Before we see a continuation down. So let's see. I would prefer to see GBP, US Japanese or Australia Japanese coming down. We're watching Australia, Japanese, coming down. Australia coming down. Nice. So I need to place my stops here on Australia, Japanese. It's on the, yep. My target. Australia, Japanese. Nice. I would like Australia, Japanese to come and break there for the continuation down. Watching. Need to place my target. Could I see my target here? That is a good question. You're asking how much capital do you need to start trading? Money is not an issue. That is what I can tell you. That the money is not an issue. Why? Because you don't even need money to start trading. You gotta start learning how to trade, like we're learning right now. We are learning how to trade. That is what you need. Learn how to trade. You need education. Okay, I'm going to place my target here below this candle. All right. You need education first, and you need to practice, sir. You need education. You need to practice trading. If you practice trading, now capital is not the big deal. You don't need money to start trading, huh? Because you're not coming to make money. You're coming to learn. And when you're coming to learn, you don't need money to learn. Understand, my friend? When I tell you like that, we're going to say that, hey, I'm not telling you the truth. It's true. You don't need money to learn how to trade. You can trade with a demo account. You gotta trade with a demo account. You don't need money to put money on the market. Or if you want to use money, you can use $100, even $50. $100. Yep. That is what you need to start learning how to trade. That is my answer. Because I'm learning how to trade. Yep. The account I'm trading from right now, is less than $200. This account, you see. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. The account you see here right now, which I'm trading from, that account is less than $150. So you don't need money to trade. I'm telling you the truth. You won't believe me. It's true. So I'm still holding here, trader. Downtrend. Just need a small pullback and continuation down. I don't know if I answer your question. Say how much money do you need to start trading? I'm telling you, don't need any money. You need you can take any demo, whatever you want. There are multiple demos. They give free demo. Get them live and you start trading with us. Or with $50, you can buy a prop firm account. Prop firm account, you start trading with it. Coming down. Want to see a break here, trader? on the GBP, I mean US Japanese, Australia Japanese, want to see a break. If you can get it, continuation breakdown. Trader, I'm guessing to get it. Nice. Yeah, we have a break. We have a break there, trader. We have a break. Want to see our trade continue down. Let's see. We're going to continue down. We don't want to see a rejection on Australia Japanese. Want to see a break and continuation down. Australia Japanese, I don't know if we can break. Otherwise, I'm going to take a break even here. See a rejection. If you use $100, depending of your broker, you know, which broker you use, $100 is enough. The broker giving you 500, times your money. Yep, there are multiple brokers giving 500 times your money, or they are even giving 1,000. But I don't recommend you to go and trade with a margin, because you're going to use a lot of margin and blow out your account. You can start with a size, the micro lot 0.01. That is where you can start. You start with micro lot, it will be fine with you. You can even take 5 trades like I'm taking right now with micro lot with $100. I'm not lying to you. If you want, I can remove my picture. You see the amount of money I have. Look at here. That is it. See, $114, which I'm trading from. I like to be transparent. That is it. I'm not lying to you. You see what I'm taking, right? $114. I have multiple accounts. I have another account up to maybe $200. This is $100 and something. I'm not lying to you. You guys have to see how much I'm trading. You don't need a lot of money to trade. We're learning, because here we are learning to trade, how to trade. Don't put too much money. If you put too much money, you're going to lose a lot of money, and you will stop trading very early. You're going to stop trading too early. That is not something we want to do. We want to last in the market long as possible, and long, as long as you last in, that is how you become knowledgeable. That is what I can tell you. So to last there, don't waste your money. If you waste money, you're going to quick. You're going to get out of the game earlier. I'm putting $100 or $200. It's not because I cannot put $1,000. I can put it. But if I put $1,000, I'm going to be tempted to take 1 lot, 2 lot. I have my other account, I can show it to you. I have, it's on my other monitor. I have an account of $10,000. I have 2 accounts of $10,000. But I trade in the morning with those accounts. $10,000 twice. I have those accounts too. I have multiple accounts. I multiple accounts. So the goal here is to stay for long in the market. That is the goal. We shouldn't spend too much money in the market. We need to stay as long as you can take. We'll be fine. So we're holding here. Want to see our trade keep going down? That is what I'm holding up to now. I'm still holding. I want to see if we can break, especially Australia's here. It can keep coming down. Trader. Australia Japanese. See with that now moving up. I'm still holding. Still moving up. Start moving up. I hope I answer your question. Admin. I hope I answer your question. And it will help also other people. Let's see. We don't need a lot of money to trade, I'm telling you the truth. Believe me. Trust me. I've been here for this 5 years. You don't have to. When people were telling me that at the beginning, I didn't listen. I poured money in the market a lot. Thousands and thousands of dollars. One day I had $38,000. When I started trading, the first day I lost 8,000 the first day. Yeah, that I raised my account at that amount. I lost $8,000 one day. It wasn't the first day, but it was one day. I lost $8,000 out of that amount. Man, it wasn't easy for me. Imagine that you have your money and now you come in and out. Before you open your eyes, 8,000 has gone. Evaporated. $8,000. It's a lot of money. So Australia is going up. I was supposed to get out of Australia here, but Australia used to reject it at this point. I don't want it to go back to the entry point here at this level. Also, you were Japanese trying to go up. This guy also pulling back. I don't know. I can keep holding here and see what we're going to do. We're still going down. It's China here want to break to go to new lower. We still have gap on the Canadian. Still have gap. Also GBP can continue down. Australia Japanese also open. So let's see. Euro Japanese. Let's see here, trader. Let's see what we're gonna have. I gotta keep holding. Gotta keep holding here. Want to see a continuation down. Watching. We're approaching 8:30 Eastern. Watching here. Want to see a break continuation down. Yes, your question, whether I'm trading using fundamental. I'm not using fundamental because I'm an intraday trader. I use fundamental when it's not fundamental. I cannot talk about fundamental, because fundamental means what? That you got to enter in the the history of the pair you're using or you're trading. So I'm just using technical analysis because I'm an intraday trader. Intraday trader don't need fundamental analysis because there are 3 types of analysis. You can be, or 3 types of trader. You can be an investor, you can be a streamer, and you can be an intraday trader. So I'm an intraday trader. I'm not an investor. I'm not a streamer. Sometimes I stream, but not regularly. So intraday trader don't need fundamental analysis. Those are my analysis. They call it technical analysis. I have my 20 EMA, I have my 50 SMA, and I have my 150 SMA, which is a simple moving average, exponential moving average, and then I have my 200 exponential moving average. So that is what I'm having here, trader. So that they call it technical analysis. The moving averages. Those are the one I'm using here. I'm not using fundamental analysis. So our trade are pulling back up. It's just because I don't want to take my profit at this level. I don't want to do that because I expect this trade to keep moving down. That is why I don't want to get out of the trade here. So let's see if he kick my stops here. I would take it for the loss, but I don't want to get out of the trade at this level. I don't want to do that. I'm going to hold this trade. If he pull back up, I hold it and chill. I will see it coming back down. That is how I'm approaching this trade. So to answer, I'm not using fundamental analysis. I'm using technical analysis. Yeah, a intraday trader don't need fundamental. Even on the stock market, you don't need fundamental. It's people who are investing. Balance sheet, you gotta check for the company, and everything on the company, that is the fundamental. So, but we don't need fundamental. You're talking about GBP, Japanese? I'm not sure. I'm looking at the market at this time on the short. I know that we can have a pullback, even going back to the high is possible. But if that is the case, I'm going to take a loss again. Trader, I don't scare to take a loss on a trade, I don't scare to take a loss because the process is important than the outcome. That is my process. My process when I enter the trade, I place my stop, I place my target, I'm done. And I'm happy with that. Because there is nothing else I'm going to do. I'm going to speculate here. I see my entry, I enter, I put my, how can I say, my money management, I enforce it, and I let the trade work. If it doesn't work, I'll be out of the trade with a loss. And I will write it down on my spreadsheet that I took the trade with this technical analysis and it didn't work out, and now I took a loss. Next time I will try to correct it. That is how I'm trading, trader. I don't care about what the market is going to do, or it's going to kick me out or not. And I accept my risk. It means what? When I place my stop, accept it. Yes, accept it means if it kick me out, I don't feel any remorse or any resentment about my trade. I don't have a resentment. I take it, and I'm happy to take it as it is. That is how I'm trading. because I have to accept my risk. I have to do what I can do in my level. So that is what I'm telling you guys to do as well. Because you can't control the market. You don't know what's going to happen next. And you don't have to. Each trade is unique. Don't compare trade. Maybe you took the last trade, you have the same setup, the same thing, but it might have different outcome. Yep, different outcome, because one person might change the outcome of the trade. Yep, there are people who change. We are just small retailers. We are not like those big shops. They change the outcome. If they want the market to go up, it goes up. They want the market to go down, they go down. You know, those bank, central bank, you know, if they want this pair to go up, it's gonna go up. So you might check your technical analysis, you check your pattern, you check everything. You say, yes, this is a good trade. This is it. And now you go there with all the force. You jump on it with a load. You're loaded, and you forget to place your stop. You forget to think about the outcome. You know that it might be negative. It might not. You know. So, and then you get a blow. You know. Never ever go to the trade when you're with the idea that it's going to work or it won't work. No. So you just need to enter the trade and leave the rest. I don't want to change my screen now and place and put gold on it and start analyzing gold, because I'm not trading gold now. You know, I'm not trading gold, so I don't think that it's wise for me to move from what I'm doing right now and jumping on gold, because it's not something I'm trading. You know, I can analyze, it's true, but I'm following here. Gold going to take me time, you know, to do the analysis. That is why I don't want to move my chart from what I'm following right now to go to gold, to just put gold on it. So we see our trader going against us right now, pulling back up. I'm still holding here, trader. I'm still holding. I don't want to. I know this trade can go up and break even the resistance and keep continuing up. It's possible, but you know, I don't want to chase it. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. We might have a downtrend, back down. It's possible. That is what I'm waiting here. Australia coming down. I don't know if it's coming to break. I want to see a reversal. I don't know if you're going to continue down or not. I don't know. But I got to keep holding it. Keep holding. So coming down. Hopefully we're going to see a break and continuation down. Want to see a break, continuation down. Now with Australia, want to see Australia coming down and breaking new low. Nice, Australia breaking. Nice break here, trader. Nice break. Keep following our trade. Want to see Australia continue down. Now we see a rejection on US Japanese. See a rejection on US Japanese. Want to see a continuation down. All our trade rejected from the low. Hopefully we're going to see a continuation. Watching. Want to see a continuation down. See holding. It was a good move here, trader, but you see a rejection. Want to see that move again. I'm holding here. Want to see a push down. US Japanese have to break new low. Want to see US Japanese from to the new low. Want to see also China breaking. Trader. Nice. Want to see a break and continuation down. Want to see US Japanese breaking. You know, trade never just come down once. It come and make multiple attempts to do something. But what is true is that we already seen that the trade came down and break and pull back up. It's already something. Already show the way. He might keep following that way down. You know, it's something. So nice. We want to see now a red candle coming down. Trader. On va voir la continuité, si je peux le dire. Voilà. Voilà, on voit la bougie rouge. Continue en bas, vers le bas. Très bien. Bougie rouge. Casser vers le bas. On a see a break. US Japanese, Australia Japanese, pulling back. Want to see a break and continuation. We're approaching now at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be back in a second. See holding. The barrel is the root here, man. So you see a push up, pushing up. We may lose this trade. It's a possibility, trader. You know, you're moving up with the speed, trader. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm not gonna get it. There's nothing I can do. I may take a loss again here. If I take a loss for this time, it gotta be. I'm gonna change the account. I'm gonna hit my mass loss on this account. If I lose those trade, gotta be huge for this account, small account. So if I want to keep trading, I gotta flip the account now, take a different one. Because listen, you have to have your mass loss. You have to have the amount of money you're gonna lose in trade and in the day. You know, we call it your mass loss. That is your money management plan. You know, when you hit that amount, you can stop trading, or you flip the account. You take a different account. That help you not blowing up your account completely. So I'm approaching now, moving to my stopped trader on Euro Japanese. The trade gave us money, but I wouldn't take it. You know, we're looking for more. It didn't reach our target. That is why you're reversing now. So sometimes it happens when you don't take your profit, you know, you want more because market is controlled by greed and fear. Those are things controlling market. So greed and fear. When you're greedy, you want more, and you're fearful. You don't take, you understand what I mean? That causes you problem, you know. So I was greedy. I didn't take the profit. You see the outcome now. It's going against me now. Sometimes you might take your profit even before reaching your target. You know, it's possible. Depending on what the market is doing, you take your profit earlier. Sometimes you wait till your target. You know, this guy, I didn't take my profit. So I'm not saying that I already lost, but the fact that it's already go back more than 50%, my target is not good. So anyway, any mistake, we gotta learn something, because we're learning how to trade. Any mistake, you learn something. You gotta learn something, you know. This is my small account, but I'm giving something like 15 or 20%. today, which is not good, you know. It's not that it didn't give us possibility to earn money, but it gave us that possibility, but we didn't take it. That is the point. You gotta understand here. We have possibility twice, but we didn't take it. That is why we're going against us right now. But let's keep holding. We'll see. Let's keep holding our trade. Maybe we may have a miracle. We have a miracle here. Who knows? Don't ever give up on the trade when you're ready until you get out. Until you get out of the trade. Get out now, you give up. But if you sit on the trade, everything is possible. Even when you're winning, sometimes you think that you're making money. Now you see a big reversal from where you are, and you blow your account. So I'm approaching my stops here, trader. Approaching my stops. I'm expecting somebody or something to come and rescue me, if it's possible. We went from lower to high. Trader. I knew that we could have the move up, but I didn't know that the move could have go far away like this. But we get it. We have it there. There is nothing you can do. It's a reality. So gotta keep holding. If I start getting out of the trade, I will take it. That is what I told you. I told someone, he was saying that we're on the downtrend. Don't fight the trend. You see, now everything is going up. That is how it is. Yep. People bought here to go up. They made money very well. People bought here to go up. They made money. To tell you that never ever say something. Okay, I'm close to my stops on Euro Japanese. Close there to my stops, trader. This is not good, but it's the reality. Market. Gave a lot today on this account. Give a lot on the account. Fighting to go up. Want to see a reversal, continuation down. What I want to see here, if you can. I want to see a reversal, continuation down. Trader, you're going to help if you move down. Want to see a push down. I'm still holding here. See our trade push back up. So not good. Want to see, a rejection. from the high and come back down. Want to see Australia Japanese breaking. Want to see a continuation lower. Even though we get kicked out, it doesn't mean that we cannot come down. Trader, we're moving down. Look like we don't know if we're going to have a rejection again. You know, those stuff used to reject. It make you think like you're going to this side now. You see a big rejection from, you know. So hopefully we'll see a continuation down. Want to see Australia Japanese continue down. The leader. Moving down. Trader. She's great. Euro Japanese went close to my stops. I hope it will continue down. Don't want to see rejection. It's not something I want to see here. Don't want to see a rejection, trader. No good. We see a big rejection. That is what I was saying, that they like to reject a lot. Coming down with the Canadian, US Japanese as well. US Japanese, want to see US Japanese breaking the support. Want to see a push down. Nice. Great. Good push down. We don't want to see a rejection on Australia Japanese or US Japanese. Not good. Rejection. Want to see a continuation. That is what I was saying, that sometimes shouldn't give hope, you know, give up the hope, you know. I don't know if it will keep going down, but just at this level, it's already good. Yep, it's already good. I don't even know that could I get this. Trading is a mystery, you know. And right now it might reverse again upside, keep going. Everything is possible. Everything here is possible. That is why you shouldn't tie your heart on it. Otherwise, you may have a heart attack, you know. Australia, Japanese already kicked the support here. Hopefully going to break that support. We're approaching our 9. US Japanese going up. See holding. Trade. I want our trade to keep going down because I was holding here. The trade came, you know, lower here, and you can see what I already done. The pullback, you know. I hope those trade will come back down here and break. They can do that. You know, coming back to here and hitting the support, and now breaking the support, continuation down, is possible. That is what I'm here for. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I'm still holding my trade, expecting my trade to come down. Still holding. Want to see a push down. We saw how Euro Japanese went close to my stops. I didn't trigger my stops. So I expect them to keep going down. I want to see US Japanese breaking the support. I want to see breaking support. Trader, those who are new to our channel, go ahead and subscribe, you know, and like our video. Nobody like our video here, you know. Thumbs up will help our channel. So we saw now a move down and rejection. Now good. Great move. Want to see a continuation. Nice. Don't want to see a rejection. Nice move down. Want to see a continuation down. Trader. Yep. Australia keep going down, which is great. We don't want to see a rejection. Trader, we're seeing something now. Never ever give up, trader. Never ever give up. You know, that is what I say, that until you get out of the trade, don't give up. Don't give up. Want to see China breaking as well? Want to see China breaking here? Want to see our trade keep coming down? rejection. Not good. Want to see where Japanese breaking properly. Want to see also Euro Japanese continue down, which is great. Nice. Australia Japanese good, doing great. I'm gonna move my target lower. Trying to move my target lower. Watching. Nice. Push. Want to see a continuation down. Want to see where Japanese breaking here, trader. That is what I want to see. Where Japanese coming down this level. Want to see Australia breaking there as well. See holding. Want to see US Japanese coming down. China as well. I'm still holding. Trader. Where Japanese rejecting. Nice. Where Japanese pulling back. I don't know why. I'm still holding. See a rejection. See holding here. Nice. Nice push. Nice. Nice. Great. Want to see a continuation. Nice. Nice, trader. Great. Great. Continuation. Great. I'm getting here, out, here, trader. It was a nice trade, trader. Congratulations of all of you. You know, because I was scaring that I could have pulled back. So congratulations for those who catch up this drop, trader. You know, very nice trade for us here. It paid off. That is the trade. That is how trading is about, trader. That is how trading is about. Congratulations, those who took this trade along with us, trader. Beautiful. So, what can we take away from this trade, trader? We entered the trade here. I lost twice, as you can see. I lost twice. This is what I came out. You know, I jump out because sometimes when it does this, you pull back all the way, you know, up. I don't want to chase it up. It's okay. What I made is enough. So I entered the trade here twice. I lost twice, as you can see. I lost twice, but I keep doing what was good, trader. I don't give up, even though when the trade came close to my stop, I don't give up. I stick on it. I stick in my plan, you know, and finally it pay off. You know, it pays off, trader. It pays off. So I'm really happy, you know, with what happened here. I could have taken the reversal, but you know, I don't do that because I know that is how you used to do. Most of the time, when you see that big break down, you go and take, you know, buyers, and buyers jump on it. Now they just see what it does now. It's doing now. You're going up, you know. So beautiful trade. Never ever give up on the trade, you know. Never ever give up. When you have a trade, you enter the trade, even though the trade is going against you. Sometimes you haven't kicked you out. You stay there, stick on your plan, you know, you follow your rules, don't shake, you know, and you will see the outcome. That is what we saw here right now. Trader, je disais que vous avez vu ce qui s'est passé. Félicitations pour ceux qui ont pris le trade ensemble avec nous. Ça s'est bien passé. Donc, vous avez vu tout ce que nous avons subi dans ce trade. C'était difficile, mais nous avons continué nous avions arrêté notre trade, on a persévéré et vous avez vu le résultat. C'est bien. Le trade n'est pas la magie. Il faudra seulement suivre son plan et rester serein. Ce qui vient de se passer. Congratulations for those who took that trade, you know, again. So, trader, it was nice for today, you know. I was about to change my account because things didn't work out. So, but now, fortunately, things finally pick up, and I'm glad with that trade. I was shake a lot with the trade, and so that, you know, until this time, we are now after 9 p.m. Eastern time. Trader, I'm going to stop here. Going to pause here. You know, I know we used to trade until 10, but you know, I did a very difficult work today, very hard. Yesterday we stayed here until 12, but today I can take a break today like this. I know our trade will keep going down, you know, because we are on downtrend. We broke here. We're expecting this trade to keep going down. That is my assessment. That is what I'm thinking. Continuation down, you know, everything may continue down. So it was a pleasure, very nice pleasure for me to be here. We're more than 10 online, but nobody liked our video. That's okay. I hope that maybe next time you guys will do it. And we also subscribe if you're new to our channel. You can go ahead and subscribe. It was a pleasure for me. Those who participated, happy. So we'll see again here tomorrow at 7 or 6:40. 6:40. Yeah, 6:40. We'll see tomorrow. Same time. Trader. Nous allons nous revoir demain chez Trader vers 6h ou 18h40. Ce serait bien pour que nous puissions nous revoir. Merci beaucoup. Ça a été un plaisir pour moi. Thank you, Trader. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be here and we invite you guys to be here again. Thank you and goodbye.